So this is the Peoplesoft application, and we are currently using this server link to access the Peoplesoft, and I'll be giving you training through this link. I'll be sharing this link with you. So just 1 minute. Yeah. So this is the application, and this is the main menu. So on the main menu, you can see like we have self-service module. So these are basically related to different modules that are available in Peoplesoft HRMS application, and so the self-service, this is basically talks about employee self-service. So every employee will be coming into this Peoplesoft system, so he can manage some of these things like his time reporting, his his personal information data. So for example, in time reporting, you can see you can report time through this like a normal employee do in any company. So that is something that he can do through this. So we have, for example, timesheet here. So like this is timesheet, like I show you. This is basically used when company is implementing time and labor or any third party this timekeeping system. So in order to track that, we can come up in this page, and we can enter the timesheet. It seems it's taking some time to open it. Yeah, so I'll show you. So this is how the timesheet looks like. So every day, whatever the dates are given here, so employee have to enter the certain time that they are required to enter for the company, and after filling for every day, every week, they have to submit it by clicking on this button, and accordingly it will route it to his respective manager. So the respective manager will be approving his his time sheet. So accordingly he will be paid for his reported hours. Okay. Can you hear me, Guru? Is it fine? Hello? Guru, can you hear me? I'm not able to hear you properly. Can you type in the chat box? Are you trying to say? A lot of noise, but I'm not sure. I'm not able to hear you at all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's fine. Hello?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this was the self-service I'm talking about. This is basically for employee self-service purpose. So similarly, he can also do other transactions, like we have personal information. He can go into his these things. He can update his phone numbers. He can update his email address. He can update his emergency contacts, name change, his ethnic group, He can request for his leave of absence from here. So that is the personal information table will take care of. Then he can also view his payroll related stuff. So he can view his paycheck, he can view his overtime details, his deductions, his compensation history. So all these things are available within Peoplesoft that an employee can easily refer to his payroll compensation details as well. Similarly, we have benefits detail. He can go and he can see his benefits information. He can see his dependent details, if any he has added in the system. So this is the, he can also nominate himself for any sort of trainings that is interested into. So we normally have trainings in every company. So that is how we can nominate himself for training. You can see his training summary. He can also look into his performance details. Okay. He can also do his career planning, like what is career goals within the company. Okay. So all these things basically related to this is like a benefit given to every employee within the Peoplesoft. He can do himself some of the transactions, not all, but some of the transactions can come up in this particular module, self-service. Excuse me. So after this, we have something called manager self-service. This is again related to the manager. So suppose I am the manager and I have, say for example, I have 20 employees working under me. So I have to manage their stuff. For example, whatever timesheet they are sending it to me, I'll be getting it and I'll have to approve it. I have to approve his time. I have to report the time. I have to manage some schedules, working schedules. Okay. Then see, I can also do the salary change for my for my employees. Okay. I can also approve the salary change. I can view the compensation history. Okay. I can nominate any employee for any trainings or any other things. So this is, as the name says, manager self-service. This is basically all the transactions that a manager can do. He will do through this particular menu. Yeah. So these are also the part of core HR modules, self-service and manager self-service. So basically every company, they can also use the Peoplesoft delivered functionality, but in some companies they can also intend to go for customization as well. So it depends. It's the functionality that is currently available within Peoplesoft. So after this we have workforce administration module. So before going for these modules, I'll show you how to do the basic setup while implementing Peoplesoft HRMS application. So we have something called setup HRMS here. So in the setup HRMS we have install, and this is the installation table. Guru, if you have any questions anywhere, please ask me.
Yeah, I'll ask you.
Yeah. So this is how the installation table looks like, and it is the place where we are going to do all the configuration, the basic configuration. Okay. So for example, this particular tab talks about products. So you will have which all products or which all modules you want to implement in Peoplesoft. So that you can select in here. Similarly, we have something called HRMS options. We have to select the company name, okay, the name of the company and other details, the position data. So anyway, these I will be covering in detail with you position management option. So some terms will seems quite familiar, or some terms you feel quite new. So I'll explain you all those things once we actually get into the system. Then we have this product specific. These are more some options that are available for each module, so that we can come up here and we can select it. Okay. Then these are related to content specific, language related details. This is task ID assigned. So basically this particular table is used for the basic configuration, and it has to do when we actually implement the Peoplesoft HRMS system in every company. So we have to do the we have to fill in the table. So in Peoplesoft HRMS we have different types of tables. So it's a table based system, and all the employees data or any kind of his information, whether it's personal information or his his compensation information or company information, everything will get stored in different tables in Peoplesoft. So we have to set up these tables actually before hiring any employee or before doing any transaction in core HR. So I'll show you the foundation tables. Yeah. Any doubt, Guru? Hello? Guru, any doubt? Not sure why you are getting so much of noise. Because I don't feel there is any noise. One minute. Just give me 1 second.
Muted.
Yeah, is it fine now? Guru, can you hear me now? Are you still facing any noise? Okay, but I am not able to hear you, Guru. Anyways, shall I continue? Yeah, I am not able to hear you. Yeah, okay. So if you have any doubt, just type in so that I can see your comments. Yeah. Okay, thanks. So this is the installation table. Similarly, we have two types of tables are available. Importantly. So one we have the foundation table, and another one is transaction table. So foundation table basically are the tables that are being set up while implementing Peoplesoft, and these tables, once we set up, normally we do not change this table unless there is reorganization happening or any other thing is happening. We will not change these tables. So once we set up, it's set up. These kind of tables basically are static tables. So these tables are like your company table. So I'll show you the tables. So tables like business unit, company table, location table. Location means in which location your company is being set up, then establishment, departments. Okay, so all these tables are the foundation table. Foundation, they are the foundation of the company or foundation of the HRMS Peoplesoft system. So we have to have set up these tables. Otherwise, we cannot, run Peoplesoft in our for our company. So we have to ensure that all of these tables are set up. Similarly, we have job codes. So this is also a foundation table. Then we have table called comparate codes. So this is again a part of foundation table. So these are the foundation tables, and another category that I told you is your transaction tables. So as the name says, these tables are frequently, we are doing changes in these tables. So these tables are like your job data, your personal data information table, because regularly some employees coming, we are making changes in their personal data, we are making changes in their job data. So that's the reason these tables fall in the category of transaction table. Okay, so this is how we have categorized the tables in the Peoplesoft system. So that's how we are going to do the setups. So for each of this table you have to do the setups, and we have some other tables as well. So this is basically product related. So we have different modules. So for every module there are some setups that are required. For example, for workforce administration, so this is basically specifically for every country they have given some specific tables that we can do these setups. We can also set up the action regions. So action regions is, again, we will discuss when we start the today I'm just telling you the kind of overview of these things. So I'll show you how does this actually looks like. So we'll do the different setups: driver license type table, okay, establishment details, okay. Then we have visa permit details, okay. So all these things we can come up here and we do the setup. If you feel already, Peoplesoft have delivered most of the things, but still if you feel that something we need to do some setup or something needs to require specific to our company, so anyway time we can come up here and we can do the setup that we want. So for all the modules we can see the setup here. The navigation is simple: main menu, setup HRMS, product related, and whatever modules you want to do the setup for, you can come up and do the setup here. So this is the setting up of basic tables before going for before implementing any other module. So after doing this setup HRMS, we can do all these things: self-service, manage self-service, then workforce administration. So workforce administration through through workforce administration only will be doing the hiring process. So how to bring an employee into the Peoplesoft system or hiring him within the company, we can do through personal information, add a person. So through adding a person, we add a person nothing but hiring a person. So that we can do through workforce administration. Because until you do add a person, you will not see any information in any of these modules for the employee. So we have different things, different pages are available for an employee to maintain his personal data, okay, or his organizational relationships. So these I will be talking in detail when we actually start these topics. Okay, so similarly we have job data. So this is the very important table. So I'll show you how it looks like. Just a minute. These are the sample employees that are available here. So this is how you will, whenever you want to search any employee, you can type in his ID. You can also search by name, last name, okay, all these things. All these are optional, and you employee ID, you can see so many employee ID have come up. Yeah, so this is how a job data looks like. So as I told you, job data is a transaction table. We can do different transactions for an employee. So this is the work location details for an employee. Okay, then the job details. So payroll related details. So all these basic details you can see here for an employee, for any employee. So this is very important table, and I'll explain you this table once we actually start the workforce administration module. Okay. So after workforce administration module, we'll be going into the benefit, module. So benefit module will discuss how to set up, benefit plans, how to enroll an employee into different benefit plans. So we have around 9 to 10 benefit plans available within Peoplesoft system, and accordingly we can enroll an employee into the benefit plan. So we have health benefit, we have life and AD&D benefits, disability, savings, leave benefit, retirement, vacation. Okay, so all of these benefits are available within Peoplesoft, and you can enroll. And we also have something called benefit program. So benefit program is nothing but it is it is something that includes number of benefits. So I'll show you. So this is the benefit program name. So when I'm assigning an employee to a benefit program, so whatever benefit plans that are available in that for that benefit program, employee will be automatically eligible for those benefit plans. So this is a simple module. Nothing much is there in this module. So we'll talk about the how to enroll employee into the benefit plans. We'll discuss about the number of benefit plans, enrolling employee dependent. So because on every benefit plans, employee prefer to enroll their dependent as well. So all those things will be we'll be discussing, and how the benefits are related to payroll. Okay. So then we'll be starting with the NA payroll. So this is the NA payroll. So this is specific for in Canada, we say. So we can see tax data for an employee. We want to update his tax data. We can also see how to create deduction for the employee. Okay. You can see the payroll processing, how to run a payroll process. We'll see creating a pay sheet. I'll tell you the different. Once we'll start this, I'll show you the the steps of payroll process. So see, these are the steps: calculate payroll, confirm payroll. Okay. So these we will discuss once we start this topic. Create direct deposits, produce check. So all these things are available for NA payroll. So this is this module is a bit complex and bit lengthy, so it will take some time. And after this, after covering this module, we will be starting with the time and labor modules. So time and labor modules, I'll show you how the employee, how to do the setup for time and labor, how to create shifts, how to create schedules, how to create different time reporting types, or how to load the time and labor process, how to run the time admin process. So all these things will be covering in the time and labor modules, because whatever time employee is making in a time and in a company, and whatever number of hours he is reporting in a company, on the basis of that reported hours he will be paid in a payroll. So whatever the time details or reported hours detail for an employee, it is being moved to a NA payroll. So there is a process called load time and labor process. So it will move all the payable time to a NA payroll of each employee. Then they will be paid accordingly. So this is the time and labor process, and later on we can also, I'll show you the Peoplesoft security. So that is again that will not take much time. That is 1 or 2 days we'll be able to finish it off. So this is how the training will go on, and this is how it looks like, the Peoplesoft application. And so for after every training, I'll advise you to just go through these tables and do some practice, so that we'll be able to do it once we start the session. So please let me know if you have any questions or anything. Any question? Yeah, sure. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll be starting. I'll not be covering recruiting module, Guruva. Recruiting is a separate module, so actually I haven't worked on recruitment module. So yeah, we'll start with the first. We'll be starting with the setup tables. So that is something we have to start with, because we're not able to relate it with the other tables. So you will have a clear understanding how each tables relate to each other. So we'll start with the setup tables, and then obviously we'll start with the workforce administration module. So yeah, you will get how each table is linked to every other table, because that is something even in interviews also. So many people ask a lot of questions with respect to setup tables also. So yeah, that's what I showed you, like how Peoplesoft, tables are there, and how we store the, for example, in job data is a table, and I'll show you like how the data is stored for every employee. See, this is the data for a particular employee, Franklin Smith, and you can see how the data is being stored for this employee. His job data, his job information, his payroll related data. See, this is the, so this is how, yeah, obviously I'll tell you the table's name as well. So this table is called as PS job, PS underscore job table, and the backhand. Okay. And the fields will be same only anywhere you go. The table name is PS underscore job. Okay. So yeah, right. So this is how the table will look like, and even with the background also you will find the same fields, everything will be same only. Yeah. So this is the demo for the Peoplesoft application, and let me know like when you want to start and how you want to go with it. So you can share your this feedback with Satya and your plans. Okay, so Friday means tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay. So, but right. Okay, for you it's night Tuesday only, right? Okay. No problem. We'll start on Friday, and sometimes like if I get some time on weekends, so even on weekends we can have classes. So not on every weekend, because like I also like I may have to enroll in some work. So I'll try for it, because I also like have family here. So I'll see